Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Pascal from Disney's Tangled. So let's get started. To draw cute Pascal, let's first start by drawing his eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a big circle. And then now I have my circle in, I'm going to come right across, nice and wide. So let's say about right here. I'll give myself another point, and about right here I'm going to draw another circle. And I'll just drag this across, make sure I'm about the same height. This kind of helps me gauge how big to make the other circle, since I'm drawing pretty big. So let's see here, about right there. Okay, so now that I have these two circles in, let's come back inside. More towards this edge, we're going to draw another circle right inside. So right about here. And then we're going to come to the top right here and just put in a circle for a highlight, and then shade everything else in. So same thing on the other side. So towards this edge a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and draw another circle. There. So now that I have that, we're going to go ahead and draw, let's see here, a bigger circle around it. But this time the circle is going to be kind of like an oval. So we're going to come to the top right here. We're going to come about right here and just drag this curve up. Nice and high for these buggy chameleon eyes. So let's bring this curve up nice and high. And then come around. And then just tuck it right back in to right here. There. Okay, sorry about, bear with me here. And then from there, let's do the same thing on the other side. I think this side's gonna be a little bit easier for my hand. So let's go up, just following this curve. And we're just going to go up nice and high, just like the other side. Right here. And come down. And we're going to smooth out this part and connect everything. There. Okay. So now that we have that, oh, and I forgot to tell you, this is where you're going to put in some color for Pascal's eyes. So then from there, let's go ahead and finally we're going to come right here and just draw in a curve for some detail, and another one right underneath, right about here. And so same thing on the other side. And here as well. Just right underneath, just for some details. And you just want to smooth out this line. Okay, so now that we have that in, let's finally go ahead and draw the top. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's come back to about right here, maybe the center of the eye, I'm sorry. And we're going to draw a curve right over to the eye and then about right here. So let's say about right here, but we're going to make it bumpy. So I'm just going to wobble my way up and go over my eye. And about right here. So same thing on the other side. Just trying to simplify the drawing. So I'm just putting that and about right here. Try to give it some texture right here at the top. It looks so weird, right? It doesn't even look like Pascal yet, but I promise you it will. So then about right here, we're just going to add in 2 little ovals for some nostrils. Then let's come back to the top. About right here in this area, we're going to draw a soft curve and then aim up. And let's find your center. So our center is about right here. Go up. And I'm going to say about right here. I'll just give myself a point. That's my center. So from here, I'm going to build this little mountain, I guess. This little curve, and then we're going to connect. Come down and connect for the little hump on the top. So same thing at the bottom right here. And bring it down just like the other side. There. And then we're going to come right here once again and just wobble a little bit. And then now we can draw the mouth. So let's come back to about right here. Give myself a point, and same thing on the other side, about right here. And we're going to draw his smile. So I'm going to curve out. And we're going to aim towards the center. So we're going to come down. And then go right back up as we head towards the center. So about right here. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'll just drag, just so I can see a little bit, but I'm just going to drag this point across so I know approximately how low to bring my other curve. So it's a little bit more even, and then go ahead and connect. There. Okay, and then one last right here. We're going to draw another curve coming down for the bottom, for his chin. So then we're going to bring it down nice and low. Just say about right here towards the center. And then go right back up. There. Now it looks like Pascal, right? I was getting worried a little bit when we were doing only the eyes. Okay, so now that we have that, and then once you color in the his eyes, they look a lot better. Then for his body, we're going to come, let's say about right here, maybe the center of the eye. I'm going to come right about here and just give myself 2 angle lines. So about here. And I'm just going to angle it out. I have an idea where his body is going to be, and then I'm going to come in and draw his front arms. So right about here, I'm just going to curve down for his skinny little arms, and same thing here. Just draw 2 curves coming down. I'll thicken them up. Then we need to draw his fingers. So I'm going to come about right here and just come down with a curve, aiming towards the center, but don't pass it. So let's say about right here. And I'm going to round this off. And then right here on the other side, just tuck in another curve. There for his fingers. So same thing on the other side, right here. And come in. And one more. And just tuck it in. And then whatever space you have in between, you can just go ahead and just draw a little line right here. And then for his, let's just go ahead and finish his body right here, angle out, and then just bring it in. And bring it in. And then if you like, I guess it would make sense to for his back, so to show some of his back, the foot. So I'm just going to add another curve. Hopefully that makes sense. For another layer on the back, and then we can draw his tail. So let's come right here. And we're going to come out, and now right here we're going to swirl. keep going in. You just swirl as many times as you can. And so then about right there, and then we need to thicken it up. So come back in here and just go around your swirl. Come right back. There. And last thing I want to do is add a tiny, very light heart right here to make this my Draw So Cute Pascal from Disney's Tangled. I really hope I helped you draw this cute chameleon fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.